The news updates. May 29 transition. Concerns as Buhari government pass on 46 trillion Naira debt to Tinubu. Welcome to today's news. And thank you for tuning in to the news. But don't forget to subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell for more updates. Now to the news details. Please listen carefully to the end. President Muhammadu Buhari would pass on the 46.25 trillion Naira debt burden to the incoming government. According to the Debt Management Office, DMO, Nigerians' total debt stock as its 46 trillion. Despite the dust already caused by the heavy existing debt burden, the government said it had received approval from the World Bank on another 369 billion Naira loan ahead of the fuel subsidy removal in June 2023. In the 8 years of the Buhari administration, Nigerians' debt profile had grown from 12.6 trillion Naira in 2015 to over 46 trillion Naira in 2023. The situation has continued to raise fiscal worries, especially as the International Monetary Fund, IMF, said Nigeria almost emptied its treasury on debt servicing in 2022. The Federal Inland Revenue said it collected 10 trillion Naira in revenue in 2022, with a 2023 budget expenditure of 21.83 trillion Naira, pegged on deficits of 11.34 trillion Naira. The issue of debt sustainability and economic instability currently shocks Nigeria without hope. On this ground, the onerous task of surmounting the country's economic challenges would be shouldered by Tinubu after his swearing in on May 29, 2023. However, economic experts said fixing Nigerians' debt burden economy would be a hard nut to crack. Speaking on Monday, Prof. Bongo Adi, a professor of economics at Lagos Business School, said the debt incurred by Buhari's government had mortgaged the future of the country through heavy obligations. According to him, the coming days would be difficult for the Nigerian economy because Buhari has left the country broke. However, he suggested that the only viable option is for the incoming government to seek loan renegotiation, as it is the practice internationally, provided the government has credibility. With such a colossal debt burden without apparent means of repayment, the already unsustainable debt profile undermines fiscal sustainability, no matter what the next government will do. There is another borrowing spree of $800 million from the World Bank without how to pay back. They are taking advantage of borrowing to share among themselves as they want to exit because they know that nobody would hold them to account. There is nothing else to talk about. Nigeria is broke. The coming days are not going to be nice at all. Because if you look at the horizon with this kind of debt, we are not bleeding only from the financial side, but all ramifications. Medical doctors and professionals of all cadres are leaving. So who will create the money to pay back the loan? The factors that drive economic activities are fast depleting. So, when they go on accumulating loans, they endanger the lives of everybody based on the way it is. Today's situation is better than what we will see in the incoming days. They are handing over a dead economy to Tinubu, and I don't know which magic it would perform. The World Bank's advice has never helped Nigeria or a developing country. There is nothing they will tell you that will work. The only thing I can tell you is to negotiate our debts. However, for anyone to listen, there must be credibility. Now will the incoming government assemble credible individuals? The most important thing is to give young Nigerians hope to stay in the country. But then, you have to stabilize the economy and security. Every country invests in the youth, but that is not the situation in Nigeria. So who would grow the economy? The priority of the coming government should be how to find creative ways to assure the youths of hope in Nigeria, is stated. Now, before the swearing in of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, what he will be facing in his tenure is scarcity, that there is a lot of debt on the ground in Nigeria. And Nigeria is very, very broke. The economists said that they don't know how Tinubu is going to do it, except if he's a magician, that the debt Buhari administration has done is more than what Tinubu can repay before his tenure comes to an end. And now people are running out of Nigeria. So how are they going to get more funds back to Nigeria? Buhari administration has done this. And they said it's going to affect Tinubu's administration, no matter what. Because on ground now, the debt that is on ground is over 46.25 trillion naira. We have come to the end of the news. What's your take? Do share your comments in the comment section. Thank you.